Hi and welcome back to Bounce Forward. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders, past and present. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, I'm your host, Tiff Hall, and I'm here to give you easy, fun tips and tricks that actually work in health and fitness and help hold your hand and guide you to live the best life possible, to have more energy, to be happier, to be healthier, to increase your fitness, and just to feel awesome. You deserve to get results. Working out, mistakes happen, but it's in your control to learn how to best avoid them. A lot of the time, my members and clients will blame themselves for not getting results. But maybe it's not you making all the mistakes. Maybe the problem lies with your workout. I once was approached by a woman who wanted to improve her fitness and lose a little bit of weight. She was keeping a fitness diary, which she showed to me, and it all looked really good. AAA plus client. She was working out, eating well, hydrating, a personal trainer's dream. But she wasn't getting results. She wanted me to train her. But I thought it would be more valuable if she trained me. Then I could see what was really missing. So we went straight into crunches to work the abs. Then she took me through lots of star jumps, step-ups, burpees, heaps of cardio, but there was no resistance training. We finished the workout, but what was missing? There was no warm-up, no cool-down, no resistance training, and I'd noticed her range of motion wasn't very good. Maybe from a lack of mobility and flexibility training, perhaps. So now I'm going to take you through some of the top mistakes you can make during a workout that's stopping you from getting results. Number 1, skipping the warm-up and cool-down. This seems to be the one people skip the most, as they don't realise just how vital it is to your overall health and fitness. Think of your muscles and connective tissue like a rubber band. If you pull a rubber band when it's cold, it can snap. When we warm up, it pumps nutrient-rich, oxygenated blood to your muscles as it speeds up your heart rate and breathing, prepping you for your sesh ahead. Lots of people have said to me, but if you had to choose between doing a warm-up and a cool-down, which would you choose? Well, I choose the warm-up. But this does not give you permission to skip the cool-down ever. But the warm-up primes your body for exercise and signals to your body it's time to move by pumping vital oxygen to your muscles. PSA, don't skip your cool-down either. After you have worked out to your max, it's important to cool down to help prevent muscle cramps while slowing your breathing and heart rate. Cool downs are super important to reduce that heart rate, cool the body temp, return the muscles to pre-exercise optimal state so you don't cause injury. They also prevent dizziness and help the body to disconnect from fight or flight mode. Cool downs are also super important to calm the nervous system back into rest and digest state, the parasympathetic nervous system, which plays a fundamental role in maintaining overall health and promoting a sense of balance known as homeostasis. When activated, it slows down the heart rate and increases blood flow to the digestive organs so that the body can focus on absorbing nutrients, repairing tissues, and restoring energy levels. It also helps us to de-stress. After intense exercise, lactic acid builds up within your system, and it takes time for your body to clear it out. Cooling down helps aid this process by releasing and removing the lactic acid, helping to speed up recovery as well as alleviating delayed onset muscle soreness, called the DOMS, the dreaded DOMS. Number 2, too many crunches. Crunches don't get you abs. Best abs are created from training your whole core and your whole body. By that I mean you need to achieve a certain low-fat percentage to see your abs, so you need to focus on overall weight loss, what you do in the kitchen, fitness and conditioning, not just focus on the rectus abdominals that are the Ken Barbie doll abs that run down the centre of your tummy like a loaf of bread. Your abs are a muscle, just like every other muscle, and you got to train them just like you would train your arms or your back or your legs. If you want some definition, you have to work and build it up. If tone and lines is the name of the game, then you need to embrace resistance training, progressive overload. Sets and reps with weight to add volume to the abs. Number 3, avoiding resistance training because you don't want to look like the Hulk. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking like the Hulk, but I'm here to remind you that getting big is a lifestyle. And if you're not eating calories above and beyond what you're burning, then I promise you're not about to Hulk out. It takes months to build that kind of muscle with a very specific type of training. I've gone into this in detail in another episode of my podcast, Why Using Weights Won't Make You Bulky. I'll put the link in the show notes if you want to check it out. Weights and body weight exercises are integral to building lean muscle. You'll build lean muscle which burns fat fast as muscles are metabolic. Don't be afraid to lift and use weights in your workouts. You may love the challenge it brings to your body, your mind, and your training. Number 4 on the list of top mistakes you're making during your workout is not including mobility or flexibility in the workout. Don't think about supersetting your push-ups with another strength exercise like shoulder raises. Instead, superset with mobility, such as thoracic twist openers whilst in a deep hip flexor stretch, or downward dog toe taps into child's pose to really release and mobilize those shoulders. Think about adding hip mobility into your squat sets. Number 5 on the list, cutting calories without integrating fitness to lose weight. Cutting calories to lose weight will increase your hunger hormone ghrelin, not to be confused with gremlin. If you exercise and reduce calories, you'll decrease the hunger hormone ghrelin and increase the hunger suppressing hormone peptide YY. So you won't be under constant snack attack pressure, constantly craving and hungry for anything. You'll eat clean easily and feel less hungry. Exercise also boosts endorphins so you get more exercise satisfaction, which means you feel so damn proud of yourself and great from doing the workout that you make better, healthier choices all day as a result of it. So there's some of the top workout mistakes I'm confronted with daily from clients and TXO members. Hope it was helpful. If you loved this episode, please connect with me on Instagram, tiffhall_xo, and don't forget to rate the podcast on your podcast app. Thanks so much for listening. Happy days.